It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Lucas Haversick has it all teed up and ready to go. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase. He's rocked. That ball's free. And the Packers secure it. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Lucas Haversick now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Brown to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. To the right side, reeled in by Chase. And he stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here. That's complete right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Browning. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
52, 45, ready?
Play fake, it's low. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready, 33, yellow. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
That's 10 cycles. Red, 38. Chop, 17. Hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set. 52, blue. Blue, go. Set, go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, That's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Havrasik all set for the kickoff. Chase Brown now to return it. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First down throw. Here's Browning. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Second and 10 now. Browning. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Play fake. Browning. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. They go play fake with Browning. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Striker, 3-3, yellow.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Going run again with Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Set. Blaster. 6. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
I love this. Tight end getting a run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll be set up 2nd and 7.
33, yellow. Ready.
Love from the gun. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
On the set.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 seconds. Black 40. Set.
From the pistol, here's Love. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Set.
Running it after the penalty. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready, break.
Bengals going dime here. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down.
Red, yellow. Let's go. Block 50, green. Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
First and 10 now from the 30. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Here's Brown again. Breaks the tackle. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Offense to the line fast. Throwing on 3rd down, Brownie. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down carry for Brown. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Ronnie working from the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down Bengals.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Inside give. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Run with Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Shot, 17.
Love now on 1st and 10. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Smash! Smash!
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
52. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Blue striker.
Shotgun now for Lowe. That's Lowe and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Claws red. Ready. Blue 32.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Come on, set. Hey, red, yellow, slice blue, green jack. Ready?
Love back to it after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Ready.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Smash, Brett, let's go now. 52 blue, black ultra. 22 middle,
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
down. 10 black. Drill green.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready.
To the air with Love. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go. 50, green, red, yellow, red, cycle. White, white. Set, go.
3rd and long for him here. Got his man, it's Golden. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
60 red, 60 red. Hut.
Love with it on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here we go. Edo blue. 52 blaster.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
Got it.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
Hey, blue. Red, 10 cycle. Green jack. Blue striker.
Throwing, it's Love. Cut down the field, Golden. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Havrasik for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And dose of the hurry up here. Give on seconds, it's Brown. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To the air, Brownie. This connects with Higgins. Still fighting forward. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Brown on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 72, let's go.
Brown again.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And hopefully they don't come to regret using all 3 of theirs so early in the half. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Love looking to pass. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set, ready. Need a 50, green. Set.
Love. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Thrown all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so it'll be second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Let's go. Set,
On second down, Jacobs. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry-up here.
52 blaster. 560. Drill green. Red, shot, 17. Hut.
First down throw, here's Love. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
And you just get the play off. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Ready up!
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Chase coming in motion right. First down throw. Here's Browning. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play fake. Browning. Connecting on the slant. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set now. 1st and 10.
And
second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Looking quickly here. They go play fake with Browning. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now a give to Pirine, running right. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Going power with a big tight end. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. False start coming at a costly moment there, Brock. They're going to be further back here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. False start makes this 3rd down and 10.
Here we go, set. Ladies. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that, street.
They'll run here following the penalty. And the stand continues. Stopped at the line. It's now 4th and goal. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. A very short kick here from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, red! 60 red! 60 red! Ready?
Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Real green. Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Ready! Yellow! Striker! Check striker! Check Fury! Striker! 3-3! Ready!
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
45, white. Hey, green. Red, cycle. Slice blue. Blue striker. Hut.
Loves to throw again. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Space on the right, he's got room. He has room past the 25. Again, he's got room. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52.
From the pistol, here's Love. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Ultra. Hut.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. He finds 37 yards on a play to move those chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Rail. Yellow. Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Drill green. Ultra. Go ultra. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 10 black. Shot. 17.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Fury. Yellow. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Red. 38. Green Jack. Claws. 10. 10.
Desperation time here. That's complete to Musgrave. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Green Bay.